Hey guys, Keaton here with TechSmart, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro in the 10.1-inch configuration. I have both the white and black variants here as there's some subtle differences to them, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop the top to see what you get inside your brand new Tab Pro box. So starting off, let's go ahead and take the white one out of the box here, so it's going to be the exact same experience with both colors. Taking the tablet out of the box itself and setting it to the side, let's go ahead and dig in to see what other contents we receive. So pulling up on the tab here, we are greeted with our literature pack, and we'll take a look at that just in a little bit. Then we are greeted with our power block / wall adapter. Pretty much plug the cable in there, plug the cable into your tablet, and you're all set, ready to go. And then you have your micro USB charging cable. All these contents can be found in other models of Samsung's tablets. So up first here, we have our literature. So we have our quick start guide, which is just the pretty standard stuff. Then we have our Samsung Galaxy reward card. So pretty much go ahead and register your product online and you'll get some type of rewards. Next you have your software update, as this does come with a software update right out of the box. And then finally you are greeted with your health and safety guide for just those other regulations that they need to state. So now that the white one is out of the box, let's go ahead and unscathe it. Definitely the best part of any unboxing. So we're greeted with this nice faux leather backing here, found in the Note 3 and other Samsung devices. So let's go ahead and power it on with the tactile power on button at the top. So while that's powering on, let's go and dig into the black one. It's the same exact unboxing process. So let's go ahead and unscathe her as well, and then go ahead and power her on. So now that the unboxing portion is over, let's go ahead and hop on over to the review portion of this video. And first off, let's take a look at some hardware and ports. So we have our 10.1-inch display, our 2-megapixel camera at the top. We have our touch capacitive buttons and that tactile Samsung home button, which I'm just a big fan of. Then we have our micro SD card slot and our first speaker. Coming to the top of the device, we have our power on switch, our volume rockers, and then we have an IR blaster to control it with your TV or other Samsung compatible devices. And then coming to the side here, we have our 3.5mm headphone jack and our other speaker. And then coming to the bottom here, we have our micro USB charging port and microphone. Now last but definitely not least, we have this nice faux leather backing here, our 8-megapixel shooter with 1080p video capabilities and an LED flash. Jumping into some tech specs here, it features that 10.1-inch display with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 and 299 pixels per inch, so it does look pretty damn sharp. It features two processors, a 1.9 GHz quad-core and a 1.3 GHz quad-core Exynos 5 octa chip. Now this is only for the Wi-Fi model, as the LTE model will feature a Snapdragon 800 processor, definitely my favorite out of the two. It features 2 GB of RAM. It weighs about 16.83 ounces, so it definitely does have some heft to it, and you cannot one-hand this like you can with the Tab Pro 8.4-inch. And finally, it features Android 4.4 with TouchWiz. So overall, I think the hardware on the Tab Pro 10.1 is definitely top-notch. I like the high-dense pixel display. It looks real good. It's nice and snappy. It's quick, and you're going to be able to do whatever you want and get it done that moment. And then finally, I like the leather backing on the backside of the tablet, as it just has that nice premium feel. So next here is software. So this tablet's running Android 4.4 with the TouchWiz skin over it. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of TouchWiz on just phones, as I just think it completely skews down the point of using a phone and just makes it a bulky piece of tech. But I think on a tablet with a nice wide screen and just a lot more real estate to play with, it actually looks pretty damn good. And I really did enjoy my experience with the Google Play Store on the Tab Pro 10.1, mainly because you're able to put apps, games, utilities, just max this thing out to the brim, as there's just tons of choices. So also in the brand new 10.1 is Magazine UX. So this is powered by Flipboard, and what it really is it's a dedicated screen where you can customize. You can put different tiles such as your Twitter feed, LinkedIn, YouTube, or even do some other categories such as business, style, fashion, art, and just allow you to have a nice immersed experience within content that you might have to go dig on Google and just through your Twitter feeds to actually go ahead and find. And as I stated in my Tab Pro 8.4 review, it's just a nice, pleasurable way to view your media. It's not intrusive, and it's just almost one of those things where you want on a tablet. It's not one of those things you're like, I'm not really going to use this, such as bloatware. But this is something I felt myself using every single day whenever I'd use a tablet, just to make sure that I could stay up to date with the current news. Overall, I'm definitely a big fan of the software found on the 10.1 tablet. I think TouchWiz plus a big screen equals success. Magazine UX is fantastic, and Android 4.4 really gives these tablets a new light. And I felt myself actually wanting to use these versus kind of straying away from it like I might have done with TouchWiz on a smartphone in the past. So overall, you're definitely getting a top-notch experience. So my experience with the display has only been positive. I love the 10.1-inch display with 2560 by 1600 and a pixels per inch count of 299. It just looks fantastic. It's not too undersaturated, not too oversaturated, and you can't count the pixels, so I would consider just a fantastic experience thus far. I really like when I was gaming or multitasking how just everything worked together and just how I was able to optimize the screen real estate to my benefit. And I think this is definitely one of the big advantages over Samsung's tablets, as they do feature many different sizes so those consumers can find which size fits them best. So overall, you're going to be in love with the display. Transitioning on here is the camera. So you'll find an 8 megapixel camera on the back with an LED flash, and then you'll see a 2 megapixel camera on the front. So the 2 megapixel camera is great for Skype, selfies, whatever you want to do with your tablet, but the 8 megapixel camera on the back is really what I like to see from a tablet. I like to see that a camera's offered, but it's not too obtrusive, and I think Samsung does a very nice job at executing this. There's tons of modes. You can do beauty shot, sound shot, which records up to 9 seconds after the photo has been taken, and I just thought the video capabilities on here were nice. I like how you can go into the settings to adjust what kind of video quality you'd like, aspect ratios, and all the shebang, and I just felt like the camera experience on here was identical to what you get in a smartphone, and that's something I really did enjoy. Battery life is also really respectable on the Tab Pro 10.1. It features an 8,220 mAh battery, and Samsung is claiming up to 10 hours of multimedia usage, and I was actually able to get around 9 to 9.5 hours of battery life, so pretty crazy and accurate. It's all going to depend on how much you are using the tablet, but overall I was really stunned. So overall, I would definitely recommend the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro in the 10.1-inch configuration. I like the extra screen real estate. It's pretty nice, and during my week of testing and just putting this device to pretty much everything it could do, I found it to be very helpful, especially with TouchWiz and Magazine UX, two things that I'm starting to live by on a daily basis now. I like both colors, and both of them start off at $499, and that's for 16 gigabytes of internal memory. But if you want better specifications, go ahead and check out the Galaxy Note 10.1 in 2014 edition, which does feature bumped up specs, but only rocks Android 4.3. Thank you guys so much for watching this video where we unbox and review the brand new Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro in the 10.1-inch configuration. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop me a like down below, as it really lets me know you guys want more content like this, and I'll keep bringing it for you guys because I truly do enjoy making these videos. Also, go ahead and drop me a comment down below letting me know if you guys would buy this specific tablet, or you want something that's smaller, or you want to go ahead and check out the 12.2-inch Tab Pro or Note Pro, which we'll be bringing soon on the channel. Finally, go ahead and subscribe if you want to be updated when I produce a brand new video, and it'll hit your subscription box, so it's pretty much just one click and done, and there'll be an annotation on your screen right now, or it's somewhere on your browser page right now. Thank you guys once again, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.